It's 8:28 in the Big Brother house, and the housemates are just about to arrive. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to keep that up. But yeah, anyway, I have come up with this totally original idea of a concept, which is to take a bunch of people and force them to live in a house together. I don't know if you are familiar with the popular reality TV show Big Brother. Basically, they take a bunch of people and they force them to live in a house together. And they get voted off one by one, and whoever's still in there at the end basically wins a bunch of money. And possibly fame. That's probably the end goal. So I decided to recreate that in The Sims. This is my attempt at recreating the Big Brother house. It is hideous. So first we're going a little tour of the house. So here we got the bathroom. Some toilet cubicles separated from each other. Some showers for the people that want to be private. And then we got a bathtub out in the open for those that are feeling more bold and body confident. You may notice the bath is surrounded by mirrors. Mirror on this side too. And the shower's also got mirrors on both sides. I just figure these are the kind of people that are going on Big Brother. They're probably going to be, pretty vain. And I mean, I don't mean that in a necessarily bad sense. Like, having body confidence is great, Like, if you want to watch yourself naked while you're having a bath, like, if that's something that you enjoy, then go you, man. See how they haven't been bothered to fill in the mirrors on the other side. Sims is not prepared for the infinite void of worlds you create when you face two mirrors opposite each other. But yeah, so we go outside the bathroom and into the bedroom where we've got beds set up for 8 people. Some of them are single beds, some of them are double beds. See, this is what you do. You force some people to sleep together, and then that kind of forces some relationships to happen. Which seemed to be something they were always trying to do on the main Big Brother show. I never really understood why, but they seem to kind of obsessed with, relationship stuff and seem to think that that's what people want. And, if that's what people want, I'm more than happy to pander to it. Let's get some relationships going on. They've also got some nice clown pictures to watch over them as they sleep. What could be more comforting? And some pictures that are annoyingly not at the same level. This isn't my fault, by the way. This picture physically can't be lined up with the other two. It can either go here, which is ever so slightly off. So I decided to put it down here just because the fact that it's more off kind of makes it less annoying to me than if it was a tiny bit off. So yeah, this is just one of the many ways they will be driven slightly insane in their time staying here. Oh, and then we got this bit here where they can keep their clothes and where they can get changed. Obviously this is purely for show because we know in The Sims they kind of just get changed wherever they want to, but for aesthetic purposes we're going to pretend that this is where they get changed and that they have some kind of modesty. We go through into the main living area. This is where they sit and talk about their feelings, maybe? I don't really know. Over there we got a kitchen going on, we got all the best things they can cook with, we got a coffee machine so he was keeping full of energy and moving, and what is that? Oh, it's probably, there's some kind of fire alarm or something, okay. I actually designed this a little while ago, as in, probably a week or something, but it's long enough ago that I don't really remember exactly what I was thinking when I did a lot of these things. There's a dining table for them to eat at. There's a microphone stand in case anyone wants to, try and be funny. I'm sure that'll be greatly appreciated by the rest of their housemates. There's a fireplace, even though I don't think there is one in the real Big Brother. Is that statue changing? Or is that... It's when you zoom out, it gets thinner. Well, anyway, they've got a fireplace with a haunted statue on top of it. By the way, if the interior design looks terrible, I can only apologize. Designing houses is probably one of my least favourite parts of The Sims. I know some people really like it, but it's really not for me. And so I was kind of just trying to make it not look empty. All the stuff on the walls probably looks awful, but it just looks so empty. I was just trying to give it some variety and change the colours of things. And so yeah, I am so sorry if there's anyone who is actually interested in interior design and is offended by what I have done to this house. That was not my intention. I just don't know what I'm doing. So if we go up these stairs, we come to the diary room. Again, if you haven't seen Real Big Brother, the housemates come and sit in this chair, and then they basically just tell you all their deepest feelings and stuff, what they got going on, how much they dislike their other housemates, how much they're in love with their other housemates. The room is red in order to try and, ignite those emotions, make the small petty things seem like massive things that they want to get really angry about, just, fire them up a bit. And obviously, in an ideal world, they're doing this towards the camera, but I don't actually have the expansion pack that has a video camera in it, so instead they're going to be talking to Baby Yoda about their feelings. Seemed like the closest substitute I could get. And I mean, come on, who wouldn't want to tell this little dude about all their deepest feelings? Come on. You can probably also notice there's a TV behind him. This is basically, it's like a metaphor, for the fact that what they're saying is on a camera. And so it gets shown on TVs. It's a metaphor, right? So Baby Yoda plus a TV makes a camera, right? It seemed like a good idea when I did it, but now it does kind of feel like I've just bought an expensive TV and put it in a room that no one can actually access. Okay, we're not going to think about that. And then finally we move on to the outside area, which, to be honest, I think is probably the best area of the house. You got a great big swimming pool going on, and again, I feel like it's probably meant to be an excuse to get them in as little clothing as possible, because that's what people watch TV for. Yeah, I got some sand, which I figured would be some kind of beach. I don't know if they can actually do anything in sand on The Sims, or if it's just a different surface, but yeah, we're going to pretend that's a beach. Got a little smoking area here. I don't think Sims actually can smoke, but basically, the point of the smoking area is never about the smoking. It's about giving them a little area to just, say catty things to each other behind each other's backs. That's what the smoking area is here for. Then over here we got some exercise equipment going on again to get people nice and sweaty and flexing their muscles. This is what people want, isn't it? Oh, we got a barbecue, we got some games tables to actually give them something to do, because when I was looking at it I was like, I'm really not sure what these guys are going to do all day here. Actually, I'm kind of worried what they're going to do all day is just play on their phones. In Real Big Brother, they don't have TVs, they don't have computers, and they don't have phones. I can take away the TVs and the computers, but I can't take away their phones. So I feel like they're just going to spend all day playing on their phones, which is going to be really annoying. Oh, we've got a bar here, because that's another little trick they do in the Real Big Brother, is basically just get them pissed all the time, which that makes them start arguments with each other. Okay, I don't know if Sims can get drunk. I've not seen them get drunk before. So maybe this whole thing's going to be quite boring. Drunkenness is the key to Big Brother's success. Oh, we also got a hot tub just because, it's glamorous, innit? I don't know what this is. What? I'm so confused. Well, I'm sure there's some deep meaning to this anyway. We've got a nice sun. Got some flags here to celebrate LGBTQ+. We've got that representation there. We've got some nipples here for feminism. Got this pig here which represents vegetarianism? Maybe? To be fair, dude looks pretty happy. I don't think he'd look that happy if he was about to be eaten. Anyway, this is the house. Now let's get those contestants inside. Okay, and now they're all inside, we just sell the door. Perfect. Now there's no escape. Oh, fam, okay. I'm trying to get them all to... I wanted them to all be sitting down so that I could introduce them, but they all keep getting up. Sit down. Sit down. No, stop it. Stop it. So first up we've got Tiara Sunshine. She's come here to make good friends, to learn about herself and to grow as a person. She's just so happy to be here. Next up we've got Eugene Evil. He's come here with a game plan and he's gonna play it to win. He doesn't care if he ends up being disliked by the other housemates. I just looked at the sign and saw that he's already got a happy +1 from joyful mean-spirited. He's happy because he's already managed to be nasty to somebody else. Next up we've got Buff Boy. Now here's a man who knows how to look after himself. He's a personal trainer and all he cares about are the 3 F's. Fitness, food, and frolicking through the woods on a full moon. Our next contestant, who is not quite looking the right way, is Charisma Queen. She is self-assured, outgoing, ambitious, and gregarious. Anyway, she is confident, and she is not afraid to show it. She is just here to be completely and utterly herself. In the real world, she's an influencer with a following of over 10,000 on Instagram. Because in real life, in these kind of shows, they're always trying to get people who are actually already minor celebrities involved to try and encourage more people to watch it. Next up, we've got, looking as good as ever, we've got Louis Fabiu. Louis Fabiu. Sorry, I literally made up the name myself and I could not work out why I called him that for a minute there. That's not a good sign. This guy is out loud and proud. He enjoys the finer things in life. He likes things to be kept neat and tidy, so living in a house full of 7 other people should be really fun for him. Next up, we've got Hugh Man. This guy here is a bit of a goofball, a bit of a prankster, and he absolutely loves food. We were a bit concerned about his skin colour, but we asked him about it, and apparently he just comes from Scotland. So yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about there. Next up we've got Grandma Sexy. Let's not question the fact that her first name is apparently Grandma. Grandma is retired, and she's told us that she's here looking for love. She's all about finding that Mr. Perfect, and she's prepared to flirt with anyone and anything to get it. And finally we have Thursday Goth. She's a bit of a loner. She likes to spend a lot of her time alone and think and write things, so yeah, being trapped in a house with 7 other people should be pretty fun for her too. So that's all the contestants. Let's get them all introduced to each other. Oh my gosh, as soon as I press play, they're literally all getting up. Like, none of them seem interested in talking to each other at all. Okay. Wow, Eugene. Eugene is up to something already. Is that how you walk all the time, mate? That can't be good for your spine. A charisma queen has acquired the charisma skill. Charisma's new skill in charisma will allow her to more successfully joke and learn things about other Sims. Brilliant. Buff Boy and Grandma Sexy playing a nice little game of chess. We're sensing some sparks flying there already. Except Lewis is kind of just there gate crashing. It's not really cool, bro. Not really cool. Is Thursday gonna use the pool? Is Thursday gonna use the pool? Yes, changing into her swimming costume. Oh, sorry, I also made the people like a week ago as well, so I don't really... What's your swimming costume look like, Louis? Oh, golly gosh. Meanwhile, in the kitchen, Charisma is speaking to Tiara. I'm sorry, I promised I wouldn't do it again, and I actually think that was worse than before. I mean, they're both, like, nice, positive people. I feel like they're gonna become BFFs in their time in here. That's what I predict's gonna happen with them two. Whoa, Hugh's getting buff. Oh, see, you can see the sweat falling. Look at it, ladies. This is what you want, isn't it? This is what the ladies want. This is some great television right here. This is award-winning. What is his voice? What is his voice? I wonder if I can make any of their things happen while they're in here. Best-selling author. Lol, good luck with that. Earn 5,000. Well, you're not going to be earning any money in there. Unless you win, of course. Cook 2 meals. Oh, he might do his tasks. Because he's a chef. She's been in existence for less than 5 hours and she already has 3 friends. That's like more than I've had in 20 years of existence. Ooh, so now this is doable. Perform 10 mean or mischievous actions, be disliked by 2 Sims. Okay, well he seems to be getting on quite well with Buff at the moment, so who have we got the best chances? Hugsy. What? Hugsy is a bear! How are you disliked? First off, how are you already disliked by a bear? You've literally been in there like a few hours. And why doesn't the bear like you? I'm so confused. Oh, it just said someone's acquired the video game skill, that means she's on her phone. She's not on her phone, she's playing chess. Are you playing on your phone while you're meant to be playing chess against him? That's really rude. Yes, Grandma. Time for you to get introduced to Eugene. He's acquired the video game skill, that means he's on his phone. Stop being on your phone. What is that walk? Oh, you are fabulous, darling. That was the pun with his name, by the way, in case you didn't get it. It's Louis Fabu, and this is fabulous. Does she hate you yet? Ask what Grandma's problem is. No, she's getting away from you. She doesn't dislike you yet. She's probably going to dislike you even more for stopping her from going to the toilet. I'm not entirely sure how a mirror that starts like here on the floor is somehow reflecting what's happening there. But let's just not think about the science of it too much. Does she still not dislike him? Like, we got, like, a little sentiment for disliking him. I really don't like you very much right now. Look, that is literally it in writing. How can you say that he's not being disliked by 2 Sims? Or at least 1 Sim. Grandma has a negative sentiment towards Eugene asking him probably why not. Was it ever meant to help? His voice is so deep. Is she okay? Tiara just walked straight through you. Fight! 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 Oh, now they don't like each other. Brilliant. This is the drama that people want on their TV. What are you doing? She's an old lady, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, was she just spanking him? This probably is what people want on TV. You just lost that fight as well, Eugene. Just think about that. Okay, we should probably leave her alone now. Time to go be disliked by someone else. This is why he picks on the teddy bear, because the teddy bear can't fight back. That's the only kind of thing he likes. And Tiara is just happily walking away, completely oblivious. Okay, who's next on the list? I reckon we could get Thursday to dislike you quite easily. She already doesn't like people just in general, so the fact that you're a person, you're already halfway there. Tiara's just there trying to have a nice conversation with Thursday and playing this nice chess game with her, like, completely oblivious to the fact that they're having an argument here. I like how she stood up there too. Like, could you please stand up just so I can throw this drink at you, please? No, Grandma, why are you playing on your phone? It's not gonna make you feel better. Yell at. Why isn't she just like you yet? Oh yeah, it's Hugh. Oh, because Hugh's just been swimming. I forgot to mention this before, right? Hugh is allergic to water. I think it might be another Norfolk thing. But tragically, he's definitely allergic to water, so he can only go swimming in this full body protection outfit. I mean, we shouldn't laugh. It's actually a very serious medical condition. He's just doing what he can to protect himself, so... Stop sitting down to play chess when I'm trying to have an argument with you. Oh, he's done it. He didn't even get to fight her. Dislike by force him. If I complete that, then he's like, half the house doesn't like him. Maybe I should do someone else's goals for a while. I say as I'm being mean to yet another person. Come on, you're still dazed from your last fight, let's have another one. Tiara is yet again just there in the background like, this is fine. You lost again! What is wrong with you? I mean, if he wasn't losing all the fights, he'd be really happy because he loves how mean he's being to people. Who's the last person I should get disliked by? And then I'm gonna stop because having half the house dislike you is not good. I feel like Tiara wouldn't like him anyway because she's happy, so maybe we go for Tiara just because she's already dismissed goodness. Oh, she's uncomfortable because she just witnessed a fight. Well, you're about to be in one, love, so... That's actually quite a good impression of her. She's still got a smile on her face, even while they're having this argument. Like the speech bubble coming up with his face crossed out, or she's just still in a cheery voice with a cheery smile on her face. Yes, fight! Surely you can win this one. Eugene, you've had so much practice. You lost again. Oh my days, you are the worst bad guy ever. Get into 5 fights. Mate, poor dude's gonna die if I get him into 5 fights. He's been in 3 already and he's lost all of them. I think we're gonna leave Eugene alone for a while. I think he's suffered enough. Please get changed, Hugh. Change into nude. Go for it, mate. It's one extreme to the other. Now they're all thinking about him like, whoa, you know, I quite like a bit of that. Attractive guy, he's got that little cheeky smile. He was sad that Eugene was being the centre of attention. Now they're all just idling like, I don't know what to do. They're trying to process what they've just seen. Really didn't think he was going to be green all the way down. I think we need to move on to the next thing that needs to happen, is we need some show romances. Grandma is angrily working out. I like that vibe. I bet you'd get on well with Buff. Why is she flirty? Oh, just because she's herself. And look who's coming out, just in time. Invite Buff to train. Dangerously tired. Elders don't have the stamina they used to. Ah. Look, I appreciate you're tired, but if you could just not die before you get a bit of action first. The sun's gone down, this is just the kind of mood for it. You're all nice and got the stink lines coming off you. Speak to him. Why is it so hard to make her speak to him? Jeez. Sam, what are you doing? Flirt with him. Flirt with him better. You're meant to be flirty. That's meant to be your thing. And the great thing is I can make him flirt back. You guys don't have any free will. I want the flirty bar to appear. I want them to have started a flirty relationship. Maybe I should wait until they're both in a better mood. Oh yes, the pink thing's appeared. Oh, is she flirty too? She's still uncomfortable. Oh, why does it randomly do... Oh, sometimes they're flirting and then it just randomly... They start cringing at each other and I don't understand why. No, smooth recovery. Smooth recovery. Why? Why are you doing this? You're both flirting with each other. Why? Why don't you like it, Grandma? She's flirting with him, but whatever... Oh gosh, this is dying. This relationship is dying. We've already even begun. It's going up in red rather than going up in... pink. Oh, it's all going wrong. They don't even like each other anymore. Please just leave each other alone. Grandma, go to bed before you die. That would be really annoying. Why are you back in that, Hugh? It just makes me feel safe. Eugene acquired the fitness skill. By what? He was just evilly laughing and then it came up that he acquired the fitness skill. Everybody keeps cooking. There's a lot of food kicking about because lots of people are cooking. Dude, what are you doing? She's one of the people that doesn't dislike you, and you're just making her dislike you. That was beautiful, guys. It wasn't synchronized, but it was like in canon perfectly. That was beautiful. Would you guys like to start a relationship? He's very angry, so that's probably a bad idea. You should probably all go to bed, because another basic Big Brother rule is you're not allowed to sleep during the day. So if I don't send them to bed now, they're probably all going to be sleepy all of tomorrow. See, someone's made food by the barbecue too! Ugh. I mean, you know he didn't like you, so I don't know why you thought he would want to play a game of chess against you. Are you cooking now as well? What is wrong with you all? There's food! Like, I know I have a lot of money, but I don't want to waste it all on cooking, like, 3 separate loads of meals when you only need one. Why are you cooking? I send them all to bed. Oh my gosh! What is she sleeping in? She just likes to feel safe at night. Well, Buck is just gonna, snuggle up next to you in the bed. Don't drink coffee, go to bed. Coffee is not a replacement for sleep. I don't think it's letting Buff go in the bed with Grandma. Do they not like each other enough? How much does Sims have to like each other before they could share a bed? Maybe the double beds thing was a bad idea. Are you seriously going to cook something in the middle of... There's loads of food everywhere. I'm sorry, I draw the line. Flipping eat a hot dog. She's probably a vegetarian. She has strong vegetarian vibes. Oh, there's some macaroni and cheese up there, so you could have eaten that. And it's excellent quality. But that's it. But, you're enjoying that hot dog, so... Clearly you weren't that much of a vegetarian. I don't know, she actually looks a bit dead behind the eyes as I'm forcing her to eat meat. I'm so sorry. While up on the mantelpiece, the chicken and the duck watch. Who was in that bed before? Oh, Grandma was in that bed. Grandma, every time you go away, I worry you might have gone to die. Oh, what are you doing, Lewis? There's so much food already. Why are you cooking more yourself? Oh, you idiot, you don't even know how to cook. What is wrong with you? You've got Hugh, who's literally like an amazing chef, and you are terrible. I mean, you do have the ability to make plates appear from nowhere. I can't believe that's still normal quality after everything he did to it. What are you... What? What? He just made a grilled cheese sandwich and now he's gone to eat animal crackers. I don't understand. What is the logic here? Maybe these two are the relationship we all need. Would you like to date me? We need at least one relationship in this house. Please. Ooh, they're both flirty, Give relationship advice? What does that even mean? Are you for real? We just had something good going on, and now Tiara's on fire. At least they're all helping. Well, anyway, Lewis, where were we? First kiss. Come on, this is what the audience wants. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, I can feel the ratings. Tiara is currently at work. What? I mean, she shouldn't even be at work. She read the contract. She's not allowed to leave the house. Woohoo in hot tub? Yes, please. It's like 8 a.m. on a Monday. Where's he going? Woohoo in the hot tub with Lewis. Do it. Do it. As producer of this television show, I command it. Ooh, they're gonna go do it! Oh, look at how excited he is! He actually might just need the toilet. He really needs the toilet. Go on then, go on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. The TV cameras are watching. Oh, yes. Oh, my days. Someone has just bought some more food. I don't want to know why this is happening. I don't want to know how they've made this happen. Oh my days. Jeez. I would say this has been a pretty successful first episode. We've established Eugene as the villain. He's gotten some fights with a few people. We've got our first relationship that people can start shipping if they want. Buff Boy and Louis Fabu. Lots of people keep making lots of food and then not eating it, and I don't understand why. So yeah, I think you might. He's making more food. What are you doing? Are you poisoning them? I saw that evil laugh you were doing over the barbecue, you weirdo. Would you trust someone who was going to serve you food if they were walking like that? But yeah, thanks for watching.
Boy.